Alright, we're live. Let's go. Now I just have to remember if I have to manually set my team. Because I don't know. Yeah, I already put my hoot away. So I need to immediately go change that. How do I get rid of the hoot here? I don't know how to do that. This is a great start. I'm glad there's no one in stream yet, so it's fine. I can still solve this. Game's a little loud. Wait, no, it's not. I can just turn this down. There you go. Alright, it will not let me get rid of the dead Pokemon, so holy shit, D Scuba Luigi! I'm not alone in the stream! Instantly more mentally stable. Okay, so what I'll do, I think, is I'll replace the Hoot the second I catch a new Pokemon, if I catch a new Pokemon. Luckily, it is nighttime, and I'm pretty sure I haven't done my Sprout Tower encounter yet. I think the options in Heart Gold Soul Silver are much more varied than they are here, which kind of gives me... I don't know, should I get the Gengar if I already have Geodude though? Because I kind of already have one of the goats of this game. Also, please tell me how the audio sounds like, if it's too loud on either end or if it's just perfect. The visuals seem totally right on my end at least, so I'm happy with that, but yeah, I have Geodude, I win most of the game, so honestly, I might just want to save Ghastly for when I get Special Shadow Ball in Heart Gold Soul Silver, because I don't get Geodude there. It's been so long, I have to like get back into gear. What other Pokemon do we have available? I guess there's like, we maybe want to save our Route 36, because of, I'll go check if they even have to either game lower or me higher. Okay, I can do that. I don't know if I can set my audio higher than it already is. I can try to speak louder, but I can just set the game lower as well. If I put it there, is that better? It's still... well, I mean, it looks like I'm louder now. I can put the game a little lower still. Like at 5. If I remember correctly, there's not even a grass patch here, because I was added in Crystal. And I would be right. So I don't even get an encounter before a Sudowoodo. This is still pretty loud. Were you also playing? Like, it's been so long that I've started a separate marathon on my own, where I'm like 100%ing the series, but I still wanted to get back to this because I like Mueslilocking. I guess I could also get a Ruse of Alph encounter, but Unknown is bad. I might want to save that for when I have access to like whoever else is. Isn't Girafarig there? I'm pretty sure. Girafarig's pretty good. Either way, we're not getting Ghastly, so we can do we can do the Sprout Tower. What's here? Paralyzed Cure. Okay. I mean, I might as well check what my encounter down here is, because it could be a Wooper, it could be anything really. And my level cap, I don't remember. I have to pull up the level caps. There's only so much space on my screen anyway. I don't really keep in touch with you. Are you also doing the same challenge, or are you just like playing? Because that would be really cool. Considering that I haven't touched it in so long. The next level cap is 16, so there's actually quite a bit of wiggle room here. Yeah. I'm still gonna check my encounter first. That's awesome. That's actually really awesome to hear. I get a Miracle Seed for the potential Hoppip that I'm about to catch, but I don't even know if Hoppip spawns at nighttime, so that's also questionable. But let's see. Okay. Ekans. That's not great. That's not even good. But that's the encounter. Is there a game where Ekans is better than here? I could give it the Sludge Bomb TM, I guess, later on. I think I'll just catch the Ekans. The whole point is to have a unique team, and Ekans in the game with like no TMs. Yeah, but the one TM that we get is Sludge Bomb, and it's physical in this gen, and I'm pretty sure Arbok is physical. So if I'm gonna use an Arbok when I need filler mods in the easier games, no Intimidate either. True. What other games is Ekans even available in? Fire Red, Leaf Green, I guess, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I guess. No, I think catching Ekans here is good because it gives me other encounters for later games, and I already have Geodude, so I'm gonna do it. Can it take one tackle? I'm not gonna risk it. I have enough Pokeballs, so I'm just gonna throw. And we had Air Fryer, Stove, Timer. We had like objects as a theme. So what do we name the snake? Were these kitchen appliances specifically? Because we're gonna run out of this really quickly if it's that. Air fryer, stove, and timer. Yeah, but we're saving like actually good encounters for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, like Crobat and Crobat and Crobat, you know? So I'd rather use Ekans here. I could do like Spatula or something. I don't know how fitting that is, but it's the best thing I can come up with right now. I don't like how that sounds. Hold on. Move the mouse over here. Alright. And Ekans is pretty good for Sprout Tower as well. A good EXP sponge, basically. Both Geodude and Cynical are gonna be really valuable, so the more EXP I can spread out, the better. because we're gonna hit like every level cap. The meta is doing Chuck, then immediately flying over to do Price, right? Like, I honestly might want to do the Rocket Hideout first in Mahogany, then go to Cyanwood to do Chuck, then fly back to Mahogany to do Price, and then do Jasmine to stay within the level cap. Gen 2 is so jank. Do I have healing? Well, I can't use them in battle, but... Oh yeah, I have rare candies. Should I use... I guess I'll... I'll be fine. Is the audio better now, by the way, since I lowered it? I know my mic is better than it's ever been before. I don't know if you've seen any of my GTA videos, which you should watch because they're good. I put a lot of effort into them, but... Oh, I should probably update this while we're doing this. There. Audio is better. That's good. That's good to hear. I had to take so many encounters because of the cap going up and down. Yeah. That's why I'm just gonna do them out of order so that I don't have to deal with that. Encounter experiences. Oh god, finally this E4 team member is back. What do you mean? Elaborate? Again, it's been a while. I came up with the rules myself, but I'm pretty sure it's just a universal dupe squad. That's pretty much the challenge. I don't... This is very engaging gameplay, by the way. We love rap. That Faulkner fight was, like, no one was there when I was doing it, but that Faulkner fight was terrifying. It honestly killed my motivation. Other than, like, you know, real world stuff happening and making videos becoming, like, increasingly annoying, it really killed my motivation for the rest of the run, because I realized how unprepared I was for a fight that easy. You use things for the E4 and then they're too... Oh shit, yeah, if you do Kanto... See, I'm not even sure if I want to do Kanto, because, like, it just feels like filler, because I guess the only reason to do Kanto would be if I want to thin out certain encounters for later games, because it gives me the excuse to, but I'd have to do Kanto twice in this run. But I guess it's part of, like a challenge. Hoothoot got killed by, or sacrificed to Faulkner. Am I in crit range yet? I'm gonna swap out. I don't think there's any reason to risk this Ekans' life. No, for the Faulkner fight was really close to straight up wiping, and I had to sacrifice Hoothoot to barely make it out with my Geodude and my Cyndaquil, because Hoothoot was the least important Pokemon there. Yeah, red just is like such a huge gap. It's not really engaging for a Nuzlocke, but I do have rare candies to make up for that gap, I guess. The only good way to end a Nuzlocke is a league. I agree, and AGSS has a really good rematch, but then, like, also, then you'd have to use, or I don't know, I'd apply the logic that, oh, but do I have to do all the Elite Four rematches in all of these runs? And I think that would just kind of be a little too silly. It's already challenging enough that I have to make it to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon with the limited encounters that I have. I think I'm just gonna get to Hall of Fame in each game and move on. obviously you're allowed to do whatever you want because it's like that's the point of a Nuzlocke. It's your own rules. But I think for the sake of just enjoyable content, variety, and not wasting everyone's time, I'm not gonna do Kanto in these games. We're already gonna do Kanto twice in Kanto. I don't remember if I have a speed up button and I'm too afraid to try, so I will just walk. Should I go at least get the items from the Ruins of Alph? I just need to use a repel. I'll do it after Sprout Tower. Yeah, I am doing every game. I'm at least every game up until Gen 7, but probably Gens 8 and 9 as well. This is kind of like this started as my way of replaying the Pokemon games, but now I'm doing that on my own anyway. So now this is kind of me challenging myself after clearing each one of those games, because I just finished Crystal and I had a blast, at least the main game of Crystal, and I had a blast. So I'm much more prepared for these fights anyway, and how the game works. And I think that'll prevent me from making disastrous decisions like last time, where, you know, again, I almost wiped a Faulkner. But yeah, the basic rule is it's just the hardcore Nuzlocke of the entire series, but there's a universal dupes clause, meaning if I catch a Zubat here, I will not be able to use it in any other game. And that makes me have to like route encounters series wide, and it's fun. It's really fun. Routing encounters is really fun. And I should probably update my layout that it shows the Pokemon that I have. But in Kanto we used me at 60 years old. Oh, me is live streaming Pokemon. No, I'm fully dedicated now to keep a weekly upload schedule. I'm streaming today because I did not feel like editing a video this week. I am not confident enough to get 2 videos out currently weekly. I tried to do that at first. It was really hard to pull off. But there's gonna be either an edited video, currently GTA, or a stream each week. So Pokemon's gonna last forever still, but I'm gonna be making videos consistently. July I will be on a trip, so there will not be any uploads in July, but August I'm gonna come right back to making more. There might be a stream next week if I feel like it. There might be an edited video. If I manage to pull off an edited video and I feel like streaming, that's also possible. But it all depends on how much time I have. I love doing this. This is great. I have a microphone now, a better one, a way better one. I need to get a proper cover for it, so the echo isn't as bad, but this is fun. This is really fun for me, so I'm gonna keep it up as long as I can. And like I don't know if any of you voted in the poll that I know one of you did, but I definitely do want to get into scripted content as well. That Persona video is happening. It also it just unfortunately requires me to still play 2 more Persona games, and those are 100-hour games each. Hell yeah. And that's gonna take a while. It's a project, but I'll probably get that video out by the end of the year, I think. If everything works out the way I want it to. Apparently Heart Gold Soul Silver League rematch has level 64 Karen. Yeah, no, the League rematch is like actually terrifying. In both Fire Leaf Green and Heart Gold Soul Silver. Like they made those fights really really scary. This is the most action an Ekans has ever gotten in any game I've played. If this Arbok makes it to the E4, I mean, what can a poison type even do? It'll... I finished P4 Vanilla recently and it took 110 hours P5... But how did... Because they're long games, I don't know. Like Persona 3 Fez took me a solid 120 hours. But I also did the Elizabeth fight there. Persona 3 Portable only took me like 70 hours, but I was also speeding through that game a lot. A lot quicker. But yeah, the scripted video is basically just, I want to go into the positives I have for the mainline series and, well, the mainline Persona series is still a spin-off series, but and the very strong negatives I have for them, because I have so many issues with modern Persona. And I also kind of want to glaze the shit out of old Sona. But I also have a lot to love about those games, and I just want to, like, replay 5 and fully experience 4. Do I have a potion on me? Please tell me I do. I do not. I don't have anything. I need to stock up better. The whole point of the modern Sona games is that you're supposed to be like LARPing a high school experience, but when you're out of a high school age, you start seeing all the cracks, and that's kind of what I want to go into mainly. There's some like really strong character writing in all of them, and there are strong story moments as well, but like the main thesis of the video is the stagnation of the series and how after 3 they stopped trying to create new experiences, which was the whole point of it as a spin-off series in the first place from SMT. And they were more focused on doing the same thing again instead of something new with each entry. And that really bothers me, but in order to actually fully go into it, I do need to replay 4 and 5, or replay 5 and play 4. So I can actually like fully elaborate on my thoughts. Because again, there's a lot I really love about all of them. And 3 to me is a great like experience, even if I have issues with it as a game. And it's just really unfortunate to see like the downgrade. It's funny I'm talking about all of this, like the stagnation of a series while playing Pokemon on stream. Like this is not exclusive to Persona at all. This is just kind of what happens when your video game series make a lot of money. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. But I also need like a spot on the visual for my Hall of Famers as well. Because again, I don't remember exactly. I can pull up the stream real quick on my phone. The Pokemon that we can't catch, that we had in my yellow run, were Blastoise, Exeggutor, Electabuzz, Fearow, Beedrill, Snorlax, and Nidoqueen. Those were all the Pokemon I caught and can't use. And really the only ones that affect this game are Beedrill and Fearow, and I guess Snorlax if I were to do the post game, but I don't know if I'm gonna. But yeah, Fearow is kind of the big one because I can't use Kenya basically. But honestly, otherwise I think I picked some fairly like Electabuzz is Electabuzz. Yeah, and then the Gen 1 Twineedle, like Beedrill is never gonna be better than that. Where Twineedle is 4 times effective against like half the decks, you know, like or half of the enemies. I mean, what other encounters are there in Silver that like are kind of semi-exclusive to or like viable to Silver? Because like really with Geodude and Cyndaquil, I can kind of get through the whole game. So I honestly think I should just get a bunch of shitters like Ekans and be EXP sponges. So I can make sure that Cyndaquil and Geodude are literally always available, because I think the combination of those two solves basically everything. The only thing I'd need is like an Ice type. So I guess I could get a Jinx. Ampharos is possible, but I could also save Ampharos for either HGSS or Black and White 2. But I probably want Magnezone in Black and White 2. But either way, like, Ampharos is... I can roll for Unknown. Yeah, I guess I could go for a shitter Unknown. I'm just also thinking, like, I feel like Girafarig would be decent filler. But maybe Girafarig is also better in Heart Gold Soul Silver? I don't know. I'm honestly not that experienced on HGSS meta. Like, what Pokemon are better and worse there compared to Gen 2. I know you get shit like Murkrow, and other stuff from like the Safari Zone routes. Yeah, Gen 5 Mareep is redundant. Yeah, so I would either get that here or... But like, I can get Thunder Punch on Typhlosion. Really, I think I need an Ice-type user, or like a Water-type with an Ice-type move. I don't want to use my Eevee encounter, because I definitely want to save that for Sylveon in Gen 7. Or Gen 6, either. Sylveon is like, so fucking good. If I want an Eevee, I want a Sylveon. What other water types are there? There's Mareep for... Yeah. Yeah. Because of static. That's true. That's true. I can basically guarantee Magnemite. Also, if I catch a Growlithe in any game before, and a Coughing in like Heart Gold Soul Silver, like yeah, I can definitely weed out everything that's on that route. Seeking? I considered it for like 2 seconds, but is Remoraid available or was that Super Rod only? Because Octillery would be kind of fire. I could also get the Friday Lapras. If I'm streaming on Fridays, I will always have the Friday Lapras available to me. What other game would I even want to use Lapras in? Water Ice is pretty damn good in this gen. Oh yeah, if I catch a Mareep now, I can guarantee, like, I can like help guarantee a Riolu. You're completely right. I do think I need Mareep here or in... But wait, I don't think I can get a Mareep because I just caught Ekans on the route that Mareep shows up. I don't know if Mareep is on any other routes than 32. So we need to make sure that I get Mareep in Heart Gold Soul Silver then. Yeah, yeah. Maybe for my electric type I could just catch an Electrode. The free Electrode that's in Rocket Hideout. I'm leaning towards Lapras right now, the Friday Lapras. I don't know if Lapras is that relevant in any other game, because you get it like level 15 in Kanto, so it's like really hard to use there. I think it is to everybody. I think like that was where most people had access to Riolu. Mareep Egg in Heart Gold Soul Silver? That's not... Yeah, that isn't basically guaranteed. I could try for Quagsire. Gen 4 made ground types lose their physical stab. What do you mean? Oh, because of like Mudslap being like... Is Mudslap special? But where is Wooper available other than Route 32, which again, I just caught an Ekans from. This Bellsprout is using Growth. I immediately sense danger. We need to kill this thing as soon as possible. You could basically solo Black and White 2 with Lucario. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Lucario is so fucking good. Lots of things used to use Mudshot and became... Yeah. This Bellsprout is scary. I want it gone. When do we get Ember? Not yet. Oh yeah, isn't it level 12? Because Gen 2 learn sets suck. I think I'm just gonna heal Cyndaquil in case that situation happens again. There's no reason to keep Cyndaquil at like half health. I used Unevolved Execute. That sounds fire. I did use... That's one of the Pokemon I've already used up. I completely forgot I used Exeggutor in Gen 1. It's like so good. I'm out of Wrap PP, I just realized. And yeah, you're spamming Growth again, so get me out of here. Dog's joining the stream. What's up? You good? You good? What are you freaking out about? She wants to join in on the discussion. Is there a better game for Kadabra than this punching game? Probably not. This is the game that Alakazam performs the best in, and I'm not opposed to using Alakazam here. That being said, I think I would rather save it for a harder game than this. Because Gen 2 is still fairly easy. Alakazam is not as good in Platinum, but like, matters more, I think, as an encounter, if that makes sense. Because Platinum is a way harder game. And having an early Alakazam, because I am not afraid of just trade evolving it immediately. Like, that's not something that I'm ashamed of doing. Having an early Alakazam would be kind of... I need to get out of here. Sprout Tower is kind of scary if you're not, like, prepared. Doesn't help that Cyndaquil has no Fire-type moves. And I don't have a Flying type. Even if it's easy, you still need a Land Stat. Yeah, exactly, which is why I'm still trying to figure out, like... if I'm confident enough that I could do it with a Water-Ice type plus... Typhlosion plus Golem. Like, again, I think Lapras might be enough, because if I could just Ice Beam nuke the Dragonites, it's bulky enough, I think, to... I guess I couldn't heal it, that's the problem, and it's not fast. I want a fast Ice type. And again, Jinx is an option. I can just catch Jinx in Ice Path. I am switching to Geodude here. Because I don't think Jinx is any better than she is in this game specifically. Because Ice Punch is special. And that way I can save Kadabra Alakazam for Gen 4. I think it depends on our, like, what our team looks like by the time Abra's available. And if we even run into an Abra. You go for a Jinx and you're getting Delibird. That's so real. That's a real thing that will happen. Does this Sage lead with Hoot or Bellsprout? I don't remember. I guess does it matter that much? Probably not. Did I name Silver Ray William Johnson? Is that the... Last stream was so long ago, I don't remember anything anymore. Alright, calm down. That's a... I'm kidding. I'm not, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking weep all. If the Sage wipes my team somehow, I don't deserve to do this challenge. But yeah, if our options are looking... I mean, I could always save the Abra encounter for later. And if our options are looking slim, then I could just go grab it. Is Abra available in the game corner? Because if I just don't get Eevee, then I can guarantee an Abra there. Also, do we want the Machop, or do we think that Geodude is enough for Whitney? I mean, is Machop better than anything else? Really, the only reason why I would want to save Machop is to guarantee Abra in Gen 4, because I'm pretty sure the trade there is a Machop for an Abra, while here it's an Abra for a Machop. And yeah, exactly, if I would get the Machop here, I would give up an Abra, so that's not a good idea. I'd rather sit, yeah. Hoot, okay. This is what we have Geodude for. Silver has Abra, Sandshrew, and Dratini. Yeah. Dragon Rage would go crazy. Like, the thing with Lapras, is, and the reason why I'm leaning towards Lapras just as an option, is because not only is it good, like, type diversity, but it's also guaranteed. Like, I can just repel all the way to the bottom of Union Cave and make sure that I get that Lapras. I don't know Lapras' move set, though, because it doesn't get to punch, that's the one thing. If it doesn't learn Ice Beam naturally, then it's not really valuable. I'm gonna go look it up, actually. Lapras Gen 2 has... No, Lapras learns Ice Beam as a level up move at level 36. So way before it's required. It's definitely a good option then. I'm so tired of missing tackles. Can I please get Ember? Almost. Alright. Sprout Tower is dealt with. Now we go to Azalea. And there might be some, like, we're probably not gonna get Can buy Thunder for 2. Yeah, for sure. Like, definitely, like, versatile. We're probably not gonna get an... No, yeah, we're not gonna get an encounter in Union Cave. I need to save Repels for that because... Yeah, I want to save the Lapras as an option, and the only options there anyway are, like, Zubat. Oh! Okay, well, here we go. Our Sprout Tower encounter. What a surprise. I'm not catching it. I want to save this for Heart Gold Soul Silver. So, goodbye. It'll wall every water type, so it doesn't matter if it misses. Yeah. No, it'll wall a lot of things. That's kind of the appeal of it for me, is that we're in Gen 2 where bulky Pokemon are kind of at their prime. I guess I don't have access to leftovers before Kanto, but if I do Kanto, then, you know, leftovers, Lapras would kind of go crazy. I'm more and more sold on Lapras, because then we can save Abra. Because I really want those best encounters for the hardest games, and this game is not hard. If we can get, like, Electrode for the Gyarados at the start, and maybe to take care of Aerodactyl and even Charizard, and then just have Lapras for the Dragonites. It'll have to live 3 Dragonites, though. But I also have Golem. They don't all have Blizzard, right? Lance, GSC. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about this fight today. One of them has Blizzard. One of them has Thunder, and it completely wall. Yeah, Golem would wall one of them entirely. Golem kind of walls 2 of the 3 Dragonites. Golem might be cracked. And then Lapras could take care of the one that has Blizzard. Like, basically, if I have Golem out... Yeah, the high level one is Fire Blast, but if I have Golem out to draw out the Blizzard Dragonite after Gyarados is dead... Like if I kill Gyarados, and I get... Well, I guess... Depends on who I would kill Gyarados with. But if I kill Gyarados with someone who'd be weak to Aerodactyl... That's Gen 1. That's Gen 1. Gen 2 does not have good AI. If I can get Aerodactyl out, then swap into Golem, kill Aerodactyl with Golem, it'll draw out the Blizzard Dragonite, then I swap into Lapras, kill that Lapras, or kill that Dragonite with Lapras, and then it'll swap into the Thunder Dragonite, then I swap back into Golem, and then the rest of the fight is literally, like, dealt with. Like, would that not be the strat? If the AI would work how I want it to? Because, like, what other Pokemon would it swap into after killing Aerodactyl with Golem? It would see the Blizzard on Dragonite and bring that one out. Because the problem with the 2 Dragonites is that they're both level 47, so the only way you'd know for sure that it's the Blizzard one is if it would pick it because it's super effective. So I would use Golem to draw it out. I'm actually... My mind is incredible. Again, that's future me's worry. Today we have to worry about Bugsy. I wonder how we're gonna deal with Scyther. Oh shit, I should go do the... First of all, I need to go buy repels, but I need to go do get the items from Ruins of Alph. What level does Ekans evolve at? Also, I just realized that I need to constantly update my fucking levels because they're not automatic, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to stop doing this, because... PokéLink did get an update. I don't know if it's MGVA compatible yet. I need to figure that out. But I will fix this after this fight. This seems like a good time to grab Electro. Looks up moves. Oh shit! I forgot. There's no Thunderbolt TM. Yeah, maybe it's not Electro's time to shine. Maybe we'll want Lantern or Ampharos. But I can't get Ampharos. Ekans evolves at 22? Okay. So not for a while. Ow. Was that a... Oh shit, it tail whipped me. I was dead to crit there. I need to log in. There are more Mareep encounters? Okay, that's good to know. I wouldn't be opposed to using Ampharos. Both areas around Mahogany. Okay. And now we got Poison Sting. And we got Rock Throw. Yeah, Bugsy's solved. I don't know if anyone's still worried, but let's show an example of what this move does. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. It's so weird playing this game right after playing Crystal. It's still a very good looking game. It's just the coloration of Crystal is just that much better. Aww. Wooper would have been neat. Wooper would have definitely been better than what I have currently. But again, if we're going for Lapras, maybe it's fine saving Wooper for later. Although I do need a Pokemon to surf with to get Lapras. Again, that's future me. Today we beat Bugsy. Alright, there's... There is... I could... do I wanna... What game is Slowpoke the most useful in? Do I want to save Slowpoke for Fire Red Leaf Green? How are we feeling about Slowpoke? There's also the Gen 7 Slowpoke. Look at this whole game as one electric type. Does it not have Lantern? Is Lantern a crystal thing? Bugsy could be non-binary. Bugsy is... lame. That's where I wanted to go with that. Can I not buy repels? I cannot buy repels. Are repels available in... Oh my god. How do these stores work? I get access to repels in Azalea Town. Lapras is cooked. We cannot avoid we cannot guarantee Lapras. There's nothing I can do. Okay, well that kind of puts a wrench in our whole plan. Do I go catch an unknown then? I don't know how that's related to Lapras, but at least that way I don't have to worry about avoiding it in Heart Gold Soul Silver if I get it now. I'm never using Natu. Natu's ass. So this is really just like, do I want to save Girafarig for Heart Gold Soul Silver? Is it better there than it is here? Just only encounter Geodude? Yeah. Oh, wait, the back rooms here are only in Crystal as well. I forgot how many things are Crystal editions. Okay, then I don't need to care about the ruins at all. Ignore this area. There are no items to get here. Girafarig is super good, I know. I agree. I just don't know if it's super good in Gen 2 or Gen... I guess, okay. If we're saving Abra for Gen 4, do we want Girafarig here right now to have a Psychic type? I would not be opposed to that. I think we could absolutely try to get a Girafarig. I'll check the encounter table because there's still a very real possibility we're not to. But if Girafarig is like a higher level or something, we can do the same thing we did with Electabuzz. So, Ruins of Alph, Silver. Am I misremembering? Is Girafarig not available in the Ruins of Alpha? Is it a different route? Oh, there's a trainer with a Girafarig in the Ruins of Alpha. I don't think... Wait, so where's Girafarig available then? We could get Wooper in the Ruins, actually. If we don't get Lapras, we can get Wooper here. That wouldn't be awful. Girafarig is... in Route 43, which was... Oh, it's the Mahogany Town route. Oh, fuck. I'd have to choose between... No, but those are both good encounters. I either get a Mareep or a Giraffe Rig. If I get Mareep earlier on the other route, before Mahogany Town, then Giraffe Rig is more likely. The only thing that can kind of cuck me is Venonat. That would suck. Venonat would really suck. But I already have a Noctowl, so I don't have to worry about that either. Okay, alright. I don't think we're getting any more encounters today, then. I think, well, we weren't getting Giraffe Rig anyway, but... Also, Ekans is just nice to have because then I don't have to worry about, like, if I'm ever facing Poison Sting in the early game, I can just throw out Ekans. But yeah, if we keep our fingers crossed and only run into Geodude throughout the entirety of Union Cave, then we can get a Lapras later. If not, if we run into a single Zubat, the dream is dead. I like having Abra as a backup option. Basically, if all of our encounters fail, like I don't get a Jinx, everything goes to shit, I don't have a Lance answer, then we just go to Goldenrod and we buy the Abra. And we give up the encounter for Gen 4. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make to get past this game. But I still think Golem kind of already solves most of that fight for us. So, I'm not too concerned. Or at least gonna get Ember off this, I think. There you go. Yeah, that should be Ember. Hell yeah. There's an item up here that I want. Saving money. I don't remember the route layout anymore. Go over here. Did I heal? No, I should probably do that. There's a Pokemon Center not too far from here. I don't have an answer for water types, I just realized. Half of, like, the two most important members of my team are weak to water types. I really want a Mareep, don't I? But that's so late. Can I get something early that can take care of... Oh. Also, would Sudowoodo... I want to save Sudowoodo for Heart Gold Soul Silver, right? Because I have Golem here, there's no reason to get Sudowoodo. So that's an easy answer. Okay, fingers crossed these fights don't fuck me over. What does Henry have? Poliwag? That's fine. Ekans can deal with that, for sure. Yeah, because that's kind of just, like, threatening to the rest of my entire team, but Ekans tanks that. It's fine. Slowpoke just for the rival? I'm not against that. And I don't think Slowpoke is that relevant later on either. That's ass. Does that end rap? Or is this game really funny? This game is really funny. Alright. I guess it's a reflexive thing. Please wake up. Oh my god. I'm gonna get cucked by Gen 2 sleep. We gotta solve this water type issue pretty quickly, actually. I mean, I could get an Oddish in Ilex Forest. I forgot Ilex Forest is a thing. Did we want to save Oddish or Bellsprout for anything? I don't remember why I didn't use either of them in Gen 1. Oh, thank fuck. I was not ready to deal with another round of that. Another crit? Okay. Oh shit, we're playing on a Friday! Wait, were the Day of Week siblings in Gold Silver? Because if they are, we're about to get a Poison Barb for Ekans. Because Frida is on this route. Oh, please don't be a Crystal only edition. I think I have to swap out. I don't want to risk a crit here, especially if we're about to get a goated Poison Barb Ekans. Okay, Cyndaquil could definitely tank one bubble. Yeah, 10% Poison Sting boost! No, seriously, that's huge, that's huge. It's not relevant at all for 99% of the game, but it would be relevant right now, at this moment, for the next few fights, is what I'm saying. Like, I can go run down and get it, and then run back up and finish these fights. I'm gonna ignore this other Fissure until I have it. I'm just gonna go down. Oh, this guy's gonna jump me. I'm actually just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna take the left path. That's fine. Wooper's so cute. I'm pretty sure the Oh fuck. Oh fuck. He got me. Okay, please have something I can swap into Geodude in. Ilex Forest is an oddish, but only at night, otherwise you're rolling 50-50 on Paris or Subat. Well, joke's on you. I know how to use Paris in this game. If we get a Paris, we're gonna Fury Cutter Whitney's Miltank. That's all I'm gonna... But, no, but seriously, that would fucking suck, actually. I really, like... I just think Oddish wouldn't be terrible because we could get a Blossom, and I've never used Blossom before. We don't have any other Stone Evos, but we have specifically Blossom available, so... I don't think it would be the worst option, and then we can deal with... water types for the foreseeable future. There's also, of course, Sunkern and Sunflora. We'll see. We'll see. There's Bellsprout too, but I don't know if Bellsprout is still available. And yeah, but again, I don't have a Leaf Stone, so it doesn't matter. Can I sneak past this guy? Oh, he's rotating in the circle. Okay. Easy. And this guy's gonna try to sell. Yeah, she's there! The goat is here. Shout out Frida. Oh, I absolutely will. Yes. It makes my poison sting so much better. You have no idea. Once I'm done with this route, I need to go backtrack and buy more potions for Union Cave, because I'm definitely not going in there without potions. There's gonna be trainers with Geodudes that I don't really have a real answer to, because I don't have a water or grass type. Oh boy. Maybe I should use this moment to, first of all, save, in case something goes wrong. My internet is so cracked. I've had literally 0 drop frames. This is incredible. But yeah, I'm gonna update my numbers here. So yeah, now it's more accurate. Alright. The one hiker outside Union Cave that everyone needs to dodge. Yep. Honestly, my Ekans might actually be a goated answer to that Machop. We'll see. We'll see. Again, generally my rule is I don't want to avoid trainers at all. Or more so, I only allow myself to use rare candies once I've beaten all the available trainers, because I think that's fair. I hope this Wooper doesn't have any ground type moves. I am so weak to ground. I am so weak to water. This team has terrible synergy. It's good for the current gyms. It's bad for everything else. I think I have to grab that Slowpoke. But doesn't the well also have? Oh yeah, it's a ground type, so it's. Oh, but I poisoned it. Easy, goated. All right. Doesn't it also have Zubats, or is it only Slowpokes down there? I am so like screwed in every game for not having a Zubat because I need to save my Zubat encounter. Am I dead to the next crit? That was 5 damage. I'm not. I can take one more. I think the Wooper will go down. This was a stupid close fight. Why are these trainers kind of scary? Why are my encounters kind of ass? The world's most useless tail whip. There you go. Alright. Wrap it up. Ekan sweep. I'm going to abuse this center. Okay. Free potion maybe? Something even better? We'll see. We'll save first, or heal first. $85.15 for Zubat, you're not getting the Slowpoke. We're so fucked. We're high-key so fucked. What, do I have to fucking roll for a Heracross in the trees? Is that our only hope right now? But I only get Headbutt after... Super Potion is. I only get Headbutt after the second rival fight, which is like the hardest rival fight. I guess I do have Geodude for that fight, but like... Do I have an answer to Croconaw? I kinda don't. When do you get a fishing rod? I'm not opposed to fishing. When do you get one? Is it in Azalea Town? Goldie doesn't have any water moves, right? I don't have to be worried about this one. In this Poké Center. Oh, okay. Maybe we fish in Union Cave. Maybe we accept the fact that we're not getting the Lapras. That's awful. That's really bad. I'm swapping out. I know this Goldee's not gonna have any water moves. It's gonna use like Peck or something. Yeah, maybe I just fish immediately in Union Cave and then do the same in Slowpoke Well. Because that way I already have an answer to the Hiker in there. If I get like a Poliwag or anything that's in there. It might just also be a Magikarp. I don't remember it. I'm gonna look at the encounter table. Can we stop being confused? Alright, fuck you. Swap back in seconds. I did not use Gyarados. I'm saving Gyarados for Gen 4. If I wanted in one... Like, if I wanted in any game... I want it there. If you hit yourself again, I'm crashing out. Oh shit! I can guarantee some encounters because Spearow is a headbutt encounter, I'm pretty sure, and I have a Fearow dupe. You motherfucker! This sucks. This really sucks. Geodude, clean this up, please. Union Cave. Poké Earth. The world's most cracked Goldeen. Is this the game telling us that I need to use Seeking? Well, yeah, 85-15 for Magikarp, and the alternative is Goldeen, which will not help me at all because it doesn't get Water-type moves until Waterfall. So, yeah, Union Cave's not gonna help. Violet City, maybe. Violet City has a lake thing. There's a 15% chance for Poliwag in Violet City. That's worth trying. I'm returning there anyway for potions, so we might as well see if I can get a Poliwag. Is Poliwag any more useful in any other game than here? I don't think so, right? And we can even get a Politoad. We can't get a Poliwrath, but we can get a Politoad, and that's not terrible. I'll go get the Old Rod, we're gonna try, it's probably gonna be a Magikarp, and we're gonna be a little fucked. But... have some faith. This route is at least dealt with. No deaths. I'm pretty sure I already, like, got my encounters for Route 31, so I can't fish there. I could fish in Cherry Grove. I do not have an encounter there yet. So... Cherry Grove has a 15% chance for a Krabby. Okay, so that we have two 15% chances for good Pokemon, and then a Goldeen as well, which would not be good, but would probably be better than nothing. If I did this again, I think it's not worth it. Yeah, no, this is a one-time challenge. I don't think I'm ever doing this again. I just wanted to see if I could do it. It's meant to be hard as shit. It's meant to require a lot of thinking that you don't usually do for Pokemon games. Like, even in Nuzlocke, you don't have to worry about your encounters this much, but now, like, it actually matters. This Wooper is taunting me. I could have had this Wooper, and this would have solved everything. Yet here we are. So Poliwag would be great. Krabby would be great. Goldeen would be better than nothing, so that we have something to tank Crocodile with. Because it at least resists Crocodile's water move. If it has one. I don't know if it has one, but... I have enough Pokeballs, right? Yeah, alright, let's just see what we get. It's probably gonna be a Magikarp. No, it's nothing. That's a Magikarp. That's awful. We could also fish in the Ruins of Alph. Now that we found out that there's like no valuable encounters there. Let me see the options there. Ruins of Alph, fishing. Also a chance for a Poliwag. Poliwag is not... The Poliwag dream is not over yet. I'm actually just gonna go see if I can get... So I don't have to necessarily backtrack all the way to Cherry Grove if we can just get the Poliwag over here. This is definitely more valuable than Unknown is, or Natu. Alright. If I fail every fish, fuck it, we ball? We're gonna do the fight after the... Oh my god. We're gonna do the rival fight after the gym, so my level cap is raised. I can just kind of edge... and just try to, like, win with levels and static speed. It's not like Ekans directly dies to Crocodile. If I can save Ekans and just deal with the first two with Quilava and Geodude, it's possible. It's just a headache. Ekans might have Glare by then. Oh yeah, the Hikers. Yeah, you're right about that. I guess I could Ember every Hiker. Do they have Rock Throw? I could also just kind of Geodude beat Geodude. Rival appears after beating the Rockets. Yeah, but you can do the gym before the rival fight. Because the rival is at the gate of the... Oh, you mean I can go into Ilex? Yes! Now I get what you mean. So I can... Yeah. Alright. So there's a chance for an Oddish before the rival fight, which is huge, because then obviously I'm just going to level up Oddish too. Yeah. That's actually... Yeah, that's Hope Core. That's Hope Core. Alright, we might have an incoming Krabby. I'm closing my eyes, listening to the cry. Huge! Huge! That's huge! That's the GOAT! That's the GOAT! Okay. Just wrap. I don't want to poison it. I don't want to risk... Oh, it might actually beat Ekans up. Does it have... It has Bubble. Okay, that's fine. If it's just using Bubble, that's fine. Because that's good for us. It means we have a water type option now, but it's not going to kill me during this encounter with its massive attack stat. I wanted to just, for shits and giggles, check what Newbark Town's fishing encounters are. Oh, there was a Tentacool in Newbark Town that I could have also gone for. But it might be nice saving Tentacool for later. I don't, like, yeah, this is not the best possible Kingler, because, like, I don't get to make use of, like, Stab, Huge Attack, Crab Hammer, but, like, beggars can't be choosers, you know? We gotta make use of what we have. Also, technically, this is a guaranteed Voltorb encounter in Olivine if we really wanted an electric type and we didn't get Mareep. What's this thing's catch rate? Very high. Okay. I can start chucking balls then, I think. It using Leer on me is very scary, because it would just kill Ekans, but... Can we get this thing Fury Cutter? Is Krabby our Whitney sweeper? Also, drop name ideas. There's definitely like some cutting tools that you can use in the kitchen that you know what, this is a good moment for a pee break while name ideas are being developed, so I shall return. I actually like tongs. I'm gonna go with tongs. I definitely like that. And it's conveniently level 10 for us already, so I don't even have to grind it up or anything. This was very hope core, this Krabby. This is gonna make Union Cave a lot less stressful, and then we still have that oddish option in Ilex Forest. I guess I could buy potions here. Alright, time to get through the cave. Hope now we can still hope that we don't run into a Zubat, because now we don't have to worry about Goldeen. And if we do, oh well. Not too worked up about it. We make it to we'll make it to Azalea. I'm not too scared of Hiker Anthony, because I have an Ekans to wall him a chop with. And yeah, I think we're okay. And then Bugsy will be a cakewalk. That's the least concerning thing about today's stream. We're already over an hour in. I was worried that the stream would be too short, but I forgot that like this section is not even that short. Get out, please. Thank you. Haunting me. Alright. How was, since you've played much, like way ahead of me, how was your last fight? What was your Gen 2 team like? What were you cooking? Stream's still working, right? I'm just making sure. Looks like it. Doesn't look like there's any issues. Birdkeeper Peter. The least threatening thing possible on here. I'm just gonna poison this thing. Kadabra used Thunder. Yeah, I getcha. And then, how is Platinum then? Since you were at Heart Gold Soul Silver, you beat Platinum. I'm kind of just skipping Gen 3 because it's fairly easy. Is it a quick kill? Oh my god, get out. Platinum happens to have a lot of things that were good to remove from the pool, so I caught a lot. Yeah, that Platinum has such like specific to Platinum encounters that I feel like it's the least like it's one of the most self-contained games. You just need to kind of make sure, like I don't know. I think Gyarados in Platinum is like the most important encounter in that game. Because it just has everything. It has all the physical water moves, it has Intimidate, and that game needs the versatility. Well, the main thing with Platinum was... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm planning to do the same. It's just... I think that's correct. I think that's just correct. I think the big three need to be used in the 3 hardest games, and I think Gyarados is platinum. I think that just makes sense. I think over-preparing for a game like Platinum and having the encounters available makes it feel a lot easier than these earlier games where you're like limiting yourself as much as possible. But it's also not the hardest game ever. It's just like it has competent team building, so enemy especially the gym teams feel scary. Like Crasher Wake that's a terrifying fight, and he only has 3 Pokemon. But if you're unprepared for someone like Crasher Wake, you're fucked. Alright. Union Cave time. Yeah, exactly. You saved all the incredible encounters for Platinum, so of course it's gonna be easier. That does kind of put my mind at ease, though. Like, if it has that many good options, maybe using Alakazam here is not a terrible choice. I'm pretty sure this first guy is an immediate Krabby victim, so I'm not gonna use Rare Candies yet. Just jumping this guy instantly. And I was right. And I was completely right. Now see, if this was Gen 1, that bind would have been the most terrifying thing ever. But you don't even 2-shot? I forgot Krabby has like no special attack. We got like the worst possible water type. But you know, we still have a water type. Bird play might be high HGS's Gyarados. I'm not against that. Because Red Gyarados is like that good, like genuinely incredible encounter. I just don't want to use it in Gen 2 where it's the worst it's ever been. But I'm really like either Gen 4 game I think is correct. Hiker Daniel got mogged by the Tongs. I bought potions for a reason. I'm going to be liberal with them, unless I have a berry. I do not. We're keeping Krabby at full HP. That's also true. That's also true. Any mon in Gen 7 is valuable. I also don't think I'm gonna do both Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I think I'm just gonna do Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Because I also gotta be realistic with like content and shit. It's not fun to just like I don't know. I wanna have variety. There you go. So I think I'm just gonna jump into Ultra right after like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Alright, Geodude. Level 4. Okay, that's a Krabby victim. I'm really glad we saved Totodile for Gen 4. Just guaranteeing that water type for this portion of the game is really nice. There you go. Another Tongs victim. This Krabby might be the savior of the entire run. This is okay, hold on, first encounter. Zubat. There you go. Lapras stream is dead. It's crabby hours. The Lapras stream is dead. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. This guy's a fire breather, so just keep the tongues. Oh wait, no, he's just talking about Zubat. But I'm not worried about this guy because I can just swap into Geodude if things get scary. Well, there you go. That is not a fire Pokemon. I get it though. He has like gases and shit. I guess I should do Ekans just to avoid the smog poison chance, but I do have an antidote. Go Kingler, use Blizzard's Landstead. That's let's calm down here. That's not we're not promising anything like that. It's just King Lurches might be our answer to like the Houndooms of the game. More than anything. Because Houndoom could be a pretty scary mon if you're unprepared. He flamed out? Holy shit, Human Torch reference? We were cooked either way, because there's also Rattatas in this cave. I should sell my axe items before I accidentally make a plan involving them and try to use them in battle again. Still might be my most embarrassing moment ever caught on camera. Holy shit, can you stop? Whose right idea was it to not give you repels at this point in the game? I'm kind of scared. I don't remember what this guy has, but it can't be anything impossible to deal with. I'm gonna look up Route 33, is it? Yeah, Route 33. I'm gonna look up Piker Anthony's team in Silver immediately. Yeah, he leads with Geodude and then he throws out Machop. That is an adorable Slowpoke sprite. I love that. That is the cutest. This thing is scary though. This thing is really scary. What's Slowpoke's level up moveset? Does it have both Confusion and Water Gun, or does it just have one? I'm doing research here. I'm not risking this. Slowpoke Gen 2 has neither at level 10. It only has Tackle at this point. So it has Curse. That's true. So I want to take it out as quickly as possible. So I'm going to Geodude. If it has Curse, it's not being strategic with it, so... I just realized how, like, why am I worried about Whitney? I have a Geodude, I have Defense Curl, and I'll have Rollout. I think. Does Geodude learn Rollout, or is that... I don't remember exactly how that works. Oh no. You get rollout from... Do you get rollout or attract from Whitney? You get rollout on Route 35. Okay. So I can use it against Whitney, is my point. Vice grip, hell yeah. Now I don't have to worry about slowpokes anymore. Now I can vice grip them. Krabby was the answer. Is there anyone down here? I don't remember. By making Quilava rollout on Clefairy? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the same with Geodude instead. Because I would rather have rollout on Geodude, I think. TM39 is what? Oh, so should I give... Oh, Swift. Interesting. Should I give Mud Slap to Geodude for coverage? What's... Okay, I already forgot what Geodude's learn set was. Geodude learns its first ground type move. Oh, it gets Magnitude in Gen 2 already. I didn't know that. So I'm not actually concerned about Mud Slap then. I could maybe give it to Cyndaquil. Swift the Pidgey. Yeah. Because Pidgey gets nothing else. More money. Alright, we're almost out of this cave. I think the strat with Hiker Anthony is that I lead with Krabby, obviously, kill the Geodude as quickly as possible, and then I'll just try to Vice Grip Machop until Krabby's too low to keep in, and then I swap into Ekans and finish it off. I'll also double check what its moveset is, because... I will do enough research to not wipe to a random fucking trainer on Route 33. Machop at level 11 learns... Okay, it does. It only has low kick, which won't do shit to Ekans. It has focus energy as well. It is pretty scary. It does have, yeah, but it doesn't have like karate chop or anything. So it's not gonna nuke me. Oh my god, let me out of here. I've always appreciated that they understood how bad Onix was and made it like an early game Pokemon in Gen 2. Like they immediately realized their mistake. You do not want Onix after Gym 3. You don't want Onix ever, but you definitely don't want it after Gym 3. I'm honestly just gonna keep feeding Krabby the XP. I think Krabby's XP matters more here. For the next fight. Vulpix. Okay, that's fine. That's so fine. I also want to do a comparison here. I want to see if Bubble or Vice Grip does more damage. It's definitely gonna be Vice Grip, isn't it? Okay. Alright. I understand it now. Yeah. Definitely not enough for a level, but... Get me out of this cave. Alright, are we ready for the scariest fight today, probably? Because we're not doing the... We're starting the next stream with the rival fight. I'm not doing the rival fight today. I do not have the mental strength to do it today. I'll prepare for it happily, but we're starting the next stream with the rival fight. Yeah, alright. I'm sure you do, buddy. I'm sure you do. I think worst case, I just swap into Cyndaquil after. I don't think Ekans is gonna help me at all against the Machop. I think Cyndaquil is gonna be able to finish whatever Krabby leaves behind. If Krabby leaves anything behind. If Krabby's the GOAT, I don't have to... Okay, alright, incredible start. Don't doubt Krabby. Eat this. Oh, we're faster. Of course we're faster. Machop is slow as shit. Oh, that's a 3-shot? And how much damage is that? I mean, as long as you don't crit me, we're good. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a champ. That's my guy. That's my guy right there. Okay. And this is a separate route. I'm pretty sure nothing in the grass here is relevant. I think if I wanna get any encounters from this route, it'll be from the trees. So let me see the table right now before I make any rash decisions. Chat, what do we think? Do we want Hoppip? Or... Oh no, it doesn't even show up at night. No, our options here are Rattata or Zubat. No thank you. And then the Headbutt trees... Okay, hold on. The Headbutt trees have Spearow, which is a dupe, Apom, and Heracross. But Heracross is 30%. Wait, no, wait, that's Crystal. Never mind. I read wrong. Oh, wait, no, that's special trees. What are special trees? How are they different from regular Headbutt? I don't understand. Heracross is available in Silver in regular trees, but in Crystal and special trees. I don't know what the difference is there. But but it's the same odds. We're not getting in today's stream, but there might be a Heracross in the future. Alright, I am not letting the run wipe to wrong information. So I will not feel bad about reloading this save if there is a rival fight here. But I'm going to trust your judgment and I'm going to walk left to get this Oddish. Yeah, no, I want Spatula first. Alright. Okay. Great. Great. I should just... Yeah, alright, and then... Let's see what we get. This could either be goated or nothing. But I will happily accept an Oddish. Closing my eyes. Worked last time. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, we're in there! Oh my god, we're in there! Holy shit! That's huge! We just flipped the entire... Oh my god, we flipped the run on its head. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not misremembering and that I haven't used Oddish before. No, the only grass type I had before this is Exeggutor. So yes, we're catching this Oddish. It's not gonna be any more relevant than it is now. We can get a Blossom? Maybe. We're not really... Are we allowed to catch Pokemon for the bug catching contest if it's not... If we don't use those Pokemon? Is that like... I mean, worst case scenario, if I'm stuck with a Gloom, it's not like I'm dragging Blossom into the Elite Four anyway. Any oddish name ideas? We want to call it like Spices or like, I don't know. Got it. Let's go. Let's go right there. If exposed to moonlight, it starts to move. Hell yeah. Is my chat frozen or yeah? No one has been talking. That's fine. That's cool. I guess if we want to stay in the kitchen, we could do food stuff like spices, herbs. It's the Weedmon. It evolves into a flower. I could name it like oregano or something, or basil. I'm not against basil. I like basil. Yeah, I'll go with that. This stream was the most "it's so over" to "we're so back" that I've experienced, I think, in this entire challenge so far. If everything goes well, we don't have to worry about encounters for a bit now, and then maybe we just grab the Abrun and just solve the rest of the game. I'll level the Oddish up once we're done with Slowpoke Well, because that's the last bunch of trainers. So it's not going to see use until we've beaten the gym, but it's not going to be useful in the gym anyway. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing in Slowpoke Well that's like, I don't think any of the Rocket members actually use Slowpokes. I can double check though. I'm obviously not gonna fight against looking this up. Slowpoke Well Gen 2. Rockets here use Rattata, Zubats, Ekans, and Coughing. Yeah, like the... Yeah, I don't think I'm worried about Oddish currently. So... Although this isn't a new thing, obviously, music in this game fucks. Music in this game is so good. I can listen to this shit for hours. Is there anything I can buy in this store before we go? Obviously not getting the charcoal, that's a scam. I think it's really funny that they put that there in the first place, like, no, obviously not. No, I think we just go deal with Rocket now, and then fight Bugsy, and then end it there. Johto having a bunch of shitters does make it a lot easier to use those shitters when you don't want to use them in any future games. I think that's great for this challenge. Like, Kanto has so many Pokemon that you want to save, because like, oh my god, these Pokemon are always good. But like, the Mons available in Johto are like, might as well use them. What are you... like, what are you gonna do? I guess this is our Slowpoke Well encounter, and it's a Zubat, of course. Unsurprising. Alright. It's fine. I'm not worried about this right now. We're almost at 2 hours, and that's a good length. I don't think I'm too worried about this Rattata, but in a worst case scenario, I'll just swap to Geodude, of course. Ow. I was not dead to crit, but ow. Okay. Oh, I wish I could stay in, but it's not worth the risk. It's definitely not worth the risk. Just go into Geodude. It's fine. I guess that could have been an Oddish kill. I don't think Oddish was in danger of dying there, but, like, why would I do that? Didn't even have to do anything. So we just destroy Scyther with Geodude, right? I think I'm just gonna leave Cyndaquil for the rest of these fights so I can have it evolve for the gym. Ekans is not particularly great. It was our filler option until we had something better. Ironically enough though, I don't think we would have survived without Ekans. That's how dire things were for a second. I just realized that Air Fryer over here has a huge gap in his name. That's really funny. I'm gonna just make sure that the level caps aren't gonna screw us or anything, but we have plenty of Pokemon, and the level caps don't get tight until after Morty, I don't think. So I think I'm gonna be okay just leveling the whole party to 16. Yeah, Whitney's 20, Morty's 25. I think it'll be fine. Okay, well, I'm glad I have antidotes slash poison cure berries. Although I would probably want to save berries for actual important fights. There you go. Yeah, I have one antidote. I'll definitely use my potions. No shame in that. I still need to like go back into the hardcore Nuzlocke mindset where it's like I have rare candies, I use the best Pokemon I have available. I don't try to train up my team evenly, because once I'm done with everything, I would grind them up anyway, and then obviously, yeah, I don't need to explain this to anybody here. The goal is survival and not fairness or whatever. If I can get Cynical to level up off of this fight, then the next fight is solved. And I think I might be able to. I thought the hardcore Nuzlocke thing was weird because that was how I remember normal Nuzlocks. I mean, really, like, the big difference is the items in battle. Like most people do even normal Nuzlocks in set mode because Switch is so much more unfair towards the enemy, but, like, the items in battle really make such a huge difference. Everything is a valuable resource at all times. Alright, we have a Quilava now. I'm just gonna burn Bugsy's Chim, and that'll be that for today. Watch me misremember somehow, and that, like... Okay, yeah, no, we do get Quilava at level 14, good. This is big, this is really big. I'll update the preview thing once we get to the gym. That's a cute sprite. Silver sprites are really cute. I wish Crystal picked more sprites from Silver and not just majority from Gold, but I get why they did what they did. Yeah, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. This is just gonna be a Quilava sweep. I'm not even gonna heal. It's so fine. So yeah, I think the plan is we try to go for Girafarig and Jinx both, and if we get neither, then we just grab Abra for the rest of the game. Because I don't think Abra is relevant until Rocket Hideout, like the second Rocket Hideout onwards. Like, I guess Abra would be useful for Chuck, but also, like, we have Gloom now, Poliwrath is solved, you just need to get past Primeape, and, like, it's so fine. Okay, that's a little scary, but I would honestly rather use an Escape Rope right now than a Poison Cure Berry, because I can use those in fights. Ice Path will probably give you Swine Up, that's definitely true, but there might be some... I mean, I can always check if I can repel max, you know? There's always that. We could do the same thing we did with Electabuzz. Ice Path... Gen 2. No, Jinx is unfortunately the same level. Actually, Swine Up is the highest level there. They knew what they were doing. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Oh well. We'll see what fate has in store. Oh my god, he just warps you out. That's so good. Still good to guarantee not Golbat. What do you mean? Oh, as in like, I would rather have Swine Up than Golbat. Yeah, but wouldn't I rather want to save Swine Up as an encounter anyway for oh, did he heal me? Sweet. Okay. But yeah, I would rather save it as an encounter for Heart Gold Soul Silver, right? Because Mamoswine is just better. And I get physical ice moves on Mamoswine. The levels look really funny right now, but I will level our team as soon as I'm done with the gym trainers. I'm 2 hours into this stream. I'm just gonna Quilava my way through here. Yeah, Delibird, Jinx, or Bust. Yeah. And like, I guess I'll take Delibird if it shows up. For specifically, I mean, what, does he even learn any ice moves? I don't care about Delibird. Lediba might not even die to this. That'll be the mind-blowing realization here. Special defense is so cute. Oh my god, it lived! It lived! I was... Don't doubt the Lediba special defense. Oh, and of course tackle misses. Oh, this is awful. Lediba's gonna take us down now. Alright. Classy Delibird is only present? Yeah, exactly. So... I guess I can catch it to make routing for Heart Gold Soul Silver better, and that's it. That's the only benefit it has. I think the only planning we need to do for Bugsy is I put a Poison Cure Berry on both Quilava and Geodude in case of emergency, and then I solo with Geodude spamming Rock Throw, because genuinely, what is the fucking concern? It's Bugsy. One Rock Throw might straight up just one-shot Scyther. Me when I have the entire Weedle family to prove a point. I guess I should switch out in case I accidentally overlevel. There's a slim chance to get poisoned here. And at level 16 we get Magnitude as well, I just realized, so Ghastly or Haunter or whoever it is that we're fighting, not a concern. That's after like 3 Hardens, by the way. Geodude is the GOAT, except... Please stop missing. Okay. And now we destroy Beedrill. Right? Don't let this Beedrill get the... Oh my god, Fury attack. Didn't even go for Poison Sting. Oh, critical hit! Critical hit, 1 damage! Would have been 5 hits. 4? Oh my god, the 5 hit and the crit? That got really close. My palms are sweaty. Like, that was... My heart's racing. I wasn't ready for that. I really wasn't ready for that. Yeah, that Beedrill might have just overleveled Quilava there, so I'm glad I swapped out. Okay. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, let's just have Geodude finish this one off. Did I grab Miracle Seed, by the way? I did. I'll give that to Oddish immediately. The 1 damage crit? Yeah. I know, right? Like, I genuinely, like, I saw the fucking run ending there. Like, imagine if Geodude had died there. That was... I should have prepared for the crit, you know? The crit 5 hit. Does grass resist rock? It does, right? No, it doesn't. It only resists ground. I forgot how fucking ass... Oh my god. Yeah, alright. Pack it up. Okay. Now I'll go heal. Just in case, because Fury Cutter can be scary. If I miss like 5 rock throws and Scyther builds up Fury Cutter, I can die here. There is a timeline out there where that happens, but let's be so real. Get rid of the X items for more money. Okay. Sweet Scent's gonna be a huge part of this fight. I really like this team. We went from the worst synergy ever to actually pretty decent composition overall. Nice, Stun Spore, alright. Harden's gonna be huge. It's gonna save the run right there. When you have the Fire, Water, Grass core. Yeah, it's rarer than you'd think. We might not even need an electric type, honestly. Thunder Punch, well, maybe I should. Bite is not terrible either. I forgot that Ekans gets Bite. That's not the worst move possible. Alright. That's the whole team. We got Magnitude as well. Then I will give the Poison Cure Berry, just in case. Give one to Quilava as well, in case I need to swap out for whatever reason. Then I'll go save in front of Bugsy, and I'll quickly change the layout. This is gonna be a nerve-wracking fight. Alright, let's speedrun this. Level 16 and 42. Level 16 and 42. There. Level 16 and 36. Level 16 and 40. Rare candies are also so interesting because my Oddish doesn't get static speed right now. Like, it doesn't have any static speed. So it's just a significantly weaker Oddish than your average Oddish, while my Ekans is somehow better. It's not better, but it's like statistically better. For the next stream, I'll try to see if I can get the automatic setup going. That would be great. But for now, still have to deal with this manual stuff. But I think that's the team. I think we're all good. I think that lines up. Yeah, that looks about right. Alright. And now we show Bugsy who's the boss. With the GOAT of Gen 2. I don't know why I'm still nervous. This should be fine. Song is so good. That's a GOAT at Metapod sprite. He looks concerned. I would be too. I could even defense curl on Metapod. Are we gonna be annoying? Are we gonna be annoying? Are we gonna play it extra safe? I'm gonna style a little bit. I'm gonna style a little bit. I'll do like 3 defense curls. We do not need +6. Fuck it, 2 is enough. 2 is enough. 2 is enough. We're being a little bold today. Only 2. Only do 2 defense curls on the Metapod. Get out of here! Went for Harden. Didn't even try to poison me. One of the only lose cons that I have here. Okay, we live. Are you gonna try to poison? Okay, is it gonna... No, didn't even... Oh, you still have one more chance. You still have one more chance. Is it gonna happen? Oh my god! We prepared. Eat that. Eat that. Just extra style points for no reason. There's the big boss. Such a cool sprite. I'm pretty sure this is a sprite that's kept in Crystal. Anyway. Okay. That will kill me if Rock Throw misses enough times. It will not though, because we are simply built different. Good night, Scyther. Awesome. Truly awesome. I am an expert on Pokemon. The only thing I have to worry about now is, after the Silver fight, I can't use, like, Geodude at all until we get to Whitney, because I do not want to overlevel. We need Geodude for Whitney. And now we get Fury Cutter as well. which I'll probably put on Krabby. Fury Cutter's pretty, like, it's niche, but there are moments where like it pays off. But yeah, that's the stream today. This is a really successful. This is like, again, we started from the bottom, which was losing Hoot Hoot, almost wiping, getting an Ekans, and now we have a solid team. And I'm even gonna update Geodude real quick. How much HP did he have? 44. So I'm gonna still change that real quick. And thank you for tuning in. I was really worried that because it's been so long, nobody would watch the stream today, but I'm happy that y'all were here. And I'm happy that my quality is improved. There were no frame drops, so my internet's been extremely consistent, and hopefully my audio was also a lot better. Still trying to improve the commentary, you know, it's a struggle. But the other content that I'm doing is also helping with that. No, I think this was great. I can't guarantee a stream next week. Again, it'll be either a stream or a GTA video, or both, but that's extremely unlikely. But we're definitely back. That's for sure. Johto will probably be cleared this year. That's a promise. That's an easy promise to make. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe as always. I mean, I know you're all subscribed. At least like. Share the video maybe. I don't know. Catch you all some other time.